Hello and welcome. Today is the beginning of September, first week in September, and winter's coming. So by my calculation and my experience, there'll be snow on the ground within 6 weeks. Yep. So we're out doing the last cut. Now as you can see from how it grew previously, the grass stopped growing a few weeks ago really. I haven't cut this now, maybe in a month, August, July, well 3 weeks anyway. So you go from needing to cut really every week, every second week, and this is the worst section out of all the grass that I cut. This is the thickest and grows the longest, but that's done now. So if I don't cut it short now, then what will happen is that obviously the snow and ice will compact this for 7 months, and then it will just be a mess. If I cut it now, it won't grow no more, and it will go this horrible brown. So once the snow melts, it'll be horrible brown. In May, end of May, you'll be able to come in and give it a nice cut, and it will just be away again. So today we're going, and well, I say today, this afternoon, the wind's blowing, which is a good day to cut the grass. Dries it out because it's been so wet. We're going to do as many of the grasses as we can to get them cut. We're going to do it from different angles this time because I've been kind of restricted before because I've only had my tripod, but we've got the gorilla pod now, so we're going to try it from some different angles. Yeah, that's about it really. I don't know how long this is going to last because the last time I cut grass I hit a nasty stump and it snapped one of the blades, so it's got a bad vibration and one of the blades is snapped. But anyway, there we go, we'll see how far we get. aiming for this. Yeah, not good. And you can see there branches on this want to chuck it that way, and we can't have that. We have to get here and look at that more closely. We might have to take that birch to get that to come in the right direction. Otherwise it's going to go in that direction. That don't look so inviting today. I don't know if I even want to walk down here with that tree. That tree that's going to want to kill me, that's still standing. So I haven't had that down yet. See, that's just... Anyway. Oh look. That's nice. Yeah. You see how it's not moving in the wind? That goes to tell you how brittle that is. Anyway, it's still standing. You see all the brown? Look at that. That is it, season over. You can start to see the colours come quite clearly. Very clearly, you can see the colours coming. Wow, this looks quite ugly. We'll just check on things down here. I don't know how bad it sounds on the wind, but whitecaps on the river, never very good. And that's not good. You can see that being another job that I don't need to do, that I'm going to have to do. He should have taken this out, really. Anyhow. Look at that. Not friendly at all. Not friendly at all. Anyway. Everything looks good here. All except that. That shouldn't be there. That barrel looks like that barrel looks like that's filling up with water. That should be sitting higher than that, considering how low the water level is. Anyway, that one's not my problem, because that's not the one I put there. And the rope that I put to haul that back between this rock and that's also missing, so you can only do so much. Alright, on to the next one. We ain't quite on the next one, but I want to show you irony. So there's something more ironic. See all the glass broken in there? Well, it didn't break by itself. If you leave anything under the eaves of a building, right, even with a bit of metal supposedly covering them, when all that weight and snow and ice comes down, that's going to completely smash whatever was underneath. Right, see, we can't get bitten by a fucking snake here. It's a bit cold now. They've all taken cover. I'm sure that's how that's supposed to have been. Yeah, that's not good. See how that's clean underneath there? Yeah. There'll be things living under there. Things we don't want to go anywhere near. Anyway, that's got a good wind flow through it, and that's got a good wind flow through it, so that's all nicely dry now. And this cabin here, it's not in use at the moment, it's being renovated, but this cabin here completely off grid, so he's going to need that and more. And I think I've mentioned it, that this is officially the oldest residence in the village. I'm sure I've mentioned that before. Anywho, right, and that'll stick there. Right, that's so you can find it, and so that anybody in a snowmobile don't injure themselves badly hitting it. Because when the snow is soft, not that you should be down here on a snowmobile, but that is an excellent place to cross the river there, straight through there. Right, now we're on to the next one. That's a nice set of stairs. Shame it's been ruined by all this pallet wood. I can hear trees rubbing. You can see now very clearly the yellow leaves. These will all go down and be yellow real quick. Wow, I'm surprised that there has managed to last winter. Very surprised. Things that didn't last: guttering, smashed to pieces. I'm surprised that bit fared as well as it did, really. But anyway. Yeah, not sure about that. Well, well, well. Enough mushrooms there to kill an army. You can see some more glass breaks there. What has gone on here? Okay, I don't think that's new. going black bad. That's not good. That's not good at all. You can see what a hodgepodge, an absolute shambles this building is. So the story goes, this was moved here and was the original school. The replacement school is that there. That's my building. So before that huge building over there, which is mine, there was this. And yeah. That needs some work doing on that. Nothing that a bit of cladding won't sort out. You see, it's very possible it was clad like this all over, right? And the former owners, not the current owners, or somebody started to do something not good and has just left it, having declad it, and it should never have been done. Never, never, never. Anyway, all that does is it just exposes it, whereas the cladding, the back, anyway, everything looks good. There's no point in cutting the grass here, it just ain't long enough. And everything there looks good. I don't think I need to check in here. No. That's a long way down. Looks like the water level's really low. So the black pipe, plastic black pipe you can see there is what I put in. And there's a valve at the bottom of that. And this, all the way through here, there's a pipe and pump system that I put in to feed that. So that cottage there is fed from this well. And at one point, this would have been fed from this well as well. But this is settled down now, so really it's quite useful, because next season I'll be able to stone pick this, and it'll take a while for the grass to grow back. And this, I was supposed to have got to this earlier in the year when my back went, well, before my back went. And yeah, I haven't got to it, but it has sunk down nicely. So under here, there's a big pipe system for this here. And of course, this hasn't been installed yet, and it really needed to have been in. But with all the carry on with my back and the hole, that's not backfilled, there's a hole under there for this to go into, so there's no rush for this, but it can't stay there for a winter. And then I need to get down here with my machine and kind of level this out a bit more. Okay. Well, we were en route to our next job. And our next job is a particularly nice garden, so you don't want to cut it in the wet, not as the last cut. You need to blow the grass around and make it as nice as possible. So at least for the time being, looking at, I don't know if it shows you what's, oh, there you go, now you can see it. That's, I'm going to call it there for a moment. So we've parked this up, the vibration, there we go. It survived the mass vibration of the broken blade. What was I doing this morning? There, running the sawmill. So this is stud work, and this, the boarding underneath, and there's another pack over by the sawmill. That's going to be turned into tongue and groove for some walling jobs. So, thanks for watching, but for the moment, that could well be the end of the video.